What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I have another review for you guys, and this is a microphone. It's called the Blue SnowBall microphone, and it is shaped perfectly spherical or circular or whatever you want to call it, and it more or less does look like a snowball. It fits perfectly in your hand, and it's a giant ball that's resting on top of a tripod. Now, with that said, I highly suggest you don't throw this at anyone, as tempting as it is, because its build quality is really good. Now, the things I'll be discussing in this video is, of course, the sound quality. Basically, it's sound quality to you guys, but to me, it's just recording quality. And then, of course, we will talk about build quality, which I'm gonna get to right now. So first off, we have this giant ball that's resting on this tripod. The tripod is actually extendable, so if you're a taller person or just happen to have a giant neck, or you're a giraffe, feel free to lift this thing upwards and tighten it as you wish, so the sound quality sounds perfectly as if you are talking at the person, even if it is a video. The tripod has 3 legs with low rubber cushioning, so the thing does not slip, and if you position it perfectly, you should get superior sound quality as I am getting right now. This thing does pick up a little bit of background noise, but the ultimate judge sound quality wise are going to be you guys. Alright, back to build quality. So the ball itself is blue, and it does come in a variety of colors, neon colors to tell the truth, and they recently started mass producing these neon colored ones because they were so popular, instead of the normal silver and black ones, I think. So feel free to go ahead and get one of the awesome colored ones. I highly suggest green or blue because those happen to look the nicest. In the front, we have the giant word blue itself, and then around it says the snowball. In front, on the top section, we also get ourselves a little lamp or LED light that allows us to know that this thing is plugged in and of course being powered. The last thing we need is to record a whole thing and then find out that, oh, it didn't record. On the back of the thing, I'm actually going to turn this literally, so this is what it would sound like if I'm facing away. On the back, we actually get 3 buttons. There's a 1, there's a 2, and there is a 3, and I'm going to be discussing all of that in the sound quality section. And underneath that, we get ourselves something just as great. We get ourselves the USB connection area. So this mic only works with your computer as far as I know. So you're meant to just simply connect it into your Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows XP, Mac computer, and just like that, you should be able to record on just about every program from GarageBand to what I'm doing, Sony Vegas. So all of them seem to work very nicely, and you can also just use the normal recording software on your computer. I think it's called like Sound Recorder. Feel free to use that. Overall, the build quality is really sturdy. It has a glossy feeling all over it. Like literally, if you touch any section of it, there's a glossy feeling, and it just feels really premium. At first I thought it was more toy-like, but then I actually grabbed the thing and more or less held it, and I was like, wow, this thing feels extremely premium for a $100 mic. It is a little big compared to, say, like the Apogee mic, but the sound quality does make up for it. I did a variety of tests, and I'll be showing you guys those tests in a sound test video, which will be coming up soon enough. Let's go ahead and talk about the sound quality. So this is what is known as a condenser microphone, and the technical specifications of this thing is that it's a pressure gradient with a USB digital output. The polar pattern is known as Erdinad, I don't know, something like that, cardioid. I'm not an audiophile, so I have no idea about all that stuff, but I do know about sound quality, and I know good sound quality when I hear it. Also, the sample or the word is 44.1 kilohertz, and it's 16-bit recording. So that's all the technical specifications. Now let's go ahead and talk about those 3 little buttons that I mentioned earlier. These 3 buttons have different, well, sound recording techniques, I guess. Each one does a different thing. So of course the number 1 position is for speech, vocals, and podcasting, and that's the one most of you guys will probably be using if you're doing voiceovers and things such as what I am doing right now. The second section is for live music or loud sound recording. So if you're blasting away at your speakers, or you're at your friend's party and he's playing guitar or something along those lines, or even if you're bringing this giant thing to a concert, that's the thing you would want to put it on, and that would be the number 2. Number 3 is finally for conferences, interviews, and environmental recording. So what that basically does is turn the microphone into like a 3-dimensional recording object, so it records most noises that are going on. That way you can place it in the middle of the table at like a conference, and everyone's voice will be heard, not just the person sitting directly in front of it. So I'm really happy that they added all those features. Most microphones just have the 1 section in which you're allowed to record 1 section. Sorry about any background noise, but in a way it's a good thing there is background noise. That way you guys can hear how well this thing cancels out the background noise while I'm recording. So there's pots and pans or something going on there. Perfect. Alright, so sound quality wise, I think this thing sounds superior to, say, something like the lavalier mic from our good old friends at Sennheiser, or maybe even Rode. While on the other hand, it doesn't sound as good as the Rode video mic in case you're using a DSLR, and since you can't really connect this to a DSLR, that's kind of depressing in case you guys are planning on doing that. But with direct competition to, say, the Apogee mic, something along those lines, this thing is superior to those things sound quality as far as I can hear, simply because you just don't need to do as much editing to get that superior sound quality. I mean, I might have to get rid of some of the background noise out of this, and that should be about it. While on the other hand, on other mics, I'd need to get rid of some of the hiss that's going on. I would need to get rid of some of the background noise, of course, and then of course adjust it to everything in a certain way. That's why I like this mic. It's simple, it'll allow you to produce things fast, and so far as I can tell, this thing is gonna last a long time, and I plan on doing most of my voiceovers on this microphone because it looks awesome on my table, one, and of course two, it just has awesome sound quality for the price. And feel free to click the Amazon link below if you want to read more specifications or things like that, or if you guys simply want to go ahead and purchase this because you heard the infamous Ion talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If so, leave a like and of course subscribe. If you guys want me to do comparisons against other mics, feel free to leave the names of those other mics in the comment section below and tell me, what do you think of this thing's recording capabilities? Thank you for watching. This is going to be me logging off.